I bet I scared you. You didn't see that one coming. That's fine. Be ready next time. But today, I'll be predicting the NFL playoffs. I did this a few weeks ago, when there was like 3 or 4 weeks left of the season. But obviously things have changed, and I want to see my different opinions. So I'm gonna open up my predictions from last time, see what I did there, and compare. Alrighty, so this is a screenshot from my video. Here are my picks last time. I had the Chargers Patriots as the 2-7 game, which is still accurate. Good call by me. And I had the Patriots winning there, and I'm gonna let you just like look at the rest of this. Obviously, the Texans and Jags flipped. Bills, I think, are the 6th seed still. Eagles 3 seed. Bears 2 seed. Bucks 4 seed. All things considered, this is pretty accurate, actually. Wow, I did a good job, man. But then I had the Rams winning it all. Obviously, that's not shown here, but I had the Rams beating the Patriots. And that's generally the flow. And it's kind of going to stay similar to that because I feel like the same teams, for the most part, are pretty good. And here is my playoff predictor this time. It is the same website I used last time, for simplicity's sake. So I had these two games the same, and I'll be sticking with the same result. I have the Patriots beating the Chargers. Bills Jaguars, I'm taking the upset here. I don't actually know if it's the upset, but in my head it's the upset. And if we're being honest, that's the only place that matters. Because I'm always right, everybody else is wrong, unless the opposite happens. But we're gonna ignore that. But yeah, I think the Jaguars, their offense is good. The Bills' defense isn't as good. I think they're just a poised team. They're hotter than the Bills. They're flying high. I think they're gonna make a small run in the playoffs, upsetting Josh Allen and the Bills, and really gonna bring in some questions around Sean McDermott, as this year is kind of seen as like the Bills' year because this is the best team they've had in a while. I'm just gonna clarify real quick that this video was recorded on Tuesday, right after the video I posted on Tuesday was recorded. So like, if like, I don't know, let's say Trevor Lawrence dies. I mean, obviously that's not gonna happen, hopefully. But if Trevor Lawrence dies in the next day, I like that better. If Trevor Lawrence dies tomorrow, then like, obviously I don't think this is gonna be accurate. But this was recorded on Tuesday, January 6th. So we can go back and look at that later. I don't have any confidence in the Steelers. I was doing this with my friend who's a Steelers fan, and he had them moving on. Which, honestly, if there was a team to do it, it'd probably be Pittsburgh. But I think the Texans are in a very similar situation to the Jags, where they're just a team that's gotten hot, and I think they're going to have a little run into the playoffs being hot. Going into the NFC, I'm taking the Bears over the Packers. This will be a close shootout because both teams are good, but despite the Packers' experience and the Bears' inexperience in Soldier Field without Micah again, it's hard to beat it's hard when it's a divisional rival, but I think that the Bears have got this. I think they will be able to pull it off. I think it will be difficult. I think it'll be like the last game where it comes down to the end, a fight. But the Packers will also have Jordan Love back, which will change things. So we'll see how that goes. I'm taking the Eagles to beat the Niners, partially because I'm an Eagles fan, mostly because I think the Eagles are just the better team, and the Niners are flawed and injured to the point where they had a good season, but it's just not recoverable. Kyle Shanahan is an amazing coach. He has shown that this year with how he's led this team, but unfortunately, I think their run stops in the wild card. And I'm taking the Rams, but similarly to the Steelers, if there's a team to just randomly upset the Rams, it would be the Panthers. Because I think that would just fucking happen, wouldn't it? Like, I mean, they already beat them once this year. It's hard to beat a team twice, but like, I don't know. The Panthers, Bryce Young can get frisky. We all know Bryce Young can get frisky, get down and dirty. But we all know Bryce Young's capable of that. But I'm still taking the Rams. Then, moving on to the divisional round in the AFC, I will be taking the Broncos to beat the Texans. this game might have 3 combined points. The Broncos might just win 3-0. Both teams have good defenses. The Broncos have played to their opponents all year this year, and I don't think it'll change. Both teams are going to play gritty defensive ball, which will have few touchdowns, if any, few points, and it'll just be a slow one. But the Broncos will fight, and the Broncos will come out on top. Then, I think the Patriots will beat the Jaguars. I know I just said both these teams could go on a run, but I still think the 1 and 2 seeds are the 1 and 2 seeds for a reason. The Patriots are just a better, more complete team. Drake May very much has a case to be the MVP, and good for him, honestly. Like, he has played well. But I think their run doesn't stop here. The Jags' run does stop. Trevor Lawrence, I think he has shown that he is the quarterback for the future of the Jags. There was concerns about that where he had not lived up to his contract. He had not lived up to his hype coming out of college. But I definitely think Liam Cohen has shown that he has a good chance that he can turn this team around. He can help, help a guy like Trevor Lawrence become this potential star quarterback. But despite all that, I'm still picking them to lose because I think Drake May and Mike Vrabel, they just might be better, Then, I'm picking the Rams to upset the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle against the 1 seed. Why I'm not a big Sam Darnold believer. That's one. I don't think he has I haven't seen him show the ability to have big games. He's improved a lot over the last 2 years with the Vikings and the Rams and the Seahawks. The Vikings and the Seahawks. But still, he's shown a little more this year with his ability to win games, especially big ones. But hey, we'll find out. Also, a bigger reason is because last time they played, we're not going to act like that game wasn't a little bit Mickey Mouse at the end there. I think it was the correct call with the fumble, weird shit being a touchdown. But also, I don't expect the Rams, if put in that situation again, to choke that lead again. I think the Rams are the better team, regardless of them only being the 5 seed and showing some faults. They're going to get Devontae back. They're getting someone else back. I don't remember who. But the Rams are the better team, and they're going to win. It's not just because I'm an Eagles fan, I swear. I swear it's not just because I'm an Eagles fan. I don't think you guys are going to like the next pick either. But, yeah. So, I think the Eagles are going to beat the Bears in Chicago. Lack of playoff experience is a main one for Caleb Williams and a lot of that roster. Ben Johnson hasn't been a head coach through the playoffs. And although I like the Bears, I just don't think they're going to make it. I think they'll get a good win against the Packers. It'll be a good experience. It'll be a year they can build off of and look good in. But I think the Eagles have the experience, have the defense. Despite losing to the Bears, they've gotten better on defense. Jalen Carter's gotten healthy again. They'll have a healthy Nakobe Dean back. And I think that 3-week period had a bit of a slide for the Eagles. And those 3 games didn't really show the team that the Eagles really were. Back to the AFC. I am taking... I don't really know, honestly. So I will take the Broncos. Honestly, I feel like both these teams are evenly matched. In a real matchup, it could go either way. I just like the Broncos' defense a little more, where I think Drake May, similar to a Jaden Daniels this year, similar to what I have a Bears or a Panthers going through. I just don't think they have all the experience. I think this Broncos team, Sean Payton's been to and won a Super Bowl. Bo Nix has had a year, so has Drake May, but been to the playoffs, and I think the Patriots will put up a good fight, but I think the Broncos will win. And now, for another pick you guys aren't going to like, the Eagles. I swear the giant Eagles picture, Eagles sign, in Eagles jersey have nothing to do with this. This is completely objective, guys, I swear. But also, similar to the divisional round last year, Rams don't play as well in the cold. They're going to have to come to Philadelphia again, beat us in Philadelphia, which they haven't done they also haven't really beat the Eagles in the last few years. I think only having one win Sean McVay does against the Eagles. And I think this is a team. The defense will be able to do their thing. The offense has been able to function for at least 50% of a football game. So if it's a good 50%, and the defense can play 100%, then I think the Eagles can win again. And then I'm taking the Eagles to win the Super Bowl. I think they're the better team, guys. I do. But I think if this did actually happen, like they got to the Super Bowl against the Broncos, I think they would win. But obviously, I'm slightly biased because I'm an Eagles fan. So, I'm going to change up. Let's say the Eagles lose to the Bears in the divisional round. Then I think this will obviously big difference. I think the Rams win. I don't think the Bears win. Experience and everything. Matthew Stafford being good at football. I think they win. And if the way it's going, I think either the Eagles or the Rams will win. I just wanted to change it up there just because, obviously, I don't want it to seem like I'm biased. I'm definitely fucking biased, but, Alrighty, guys. Hope you liked the video. Check me out on other platforms, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch. I play, Minecraft there if you like that. But, yeah. Have a nice day.